Good evening. Today is September the 20th, 2012, and this is another edition of Joe's Politics 101. Yes, indeed, today is a good day. We need to give ourselves a hand. Mitt Romney keep handing us these pretty little gifts. You know, he keep making gaffe after gaffe. He think nobody can find that information, or he thinks everybody that's hanging out with him is rich and trustworthy. He got caught making a statement about half of the American people. 47% of people he don't worry about. He don't need their vote. He just need his base and about 3% of whoever is in the middle, the independents, the libertarian, or the whoever that might want to vote for Mitt Romney. I've said it 4 or 5 times in some of the posts that I've posted. Number one, Mitt Romney cannot do the job of President of the United States of America. It's just obvious. You can look at him and tell that he is not presidential material. He don't have the right stuff. He's this rich guy who made a lot of money in his lifetime, and he just feels like because he's rich and white that he's entitled to being the president of the United States. There's an old saying, money can't buy you love. I don't think money can buy this election. That's the bottom line. Karl Rove, Jim DeMint, all of these super PACs and people donating their money, these casino owners, they throwing this money at Mitt Romney like, man, we got so much we can just fling it out there, fling it. Let Mitt catch it. Money will not buy this election, Republicans. Please understand that. Money can't buy this election with ignorant, stupid ideologues whose vision for the United States of America is to put it back in the Jim Crow era. To take it back 45, 50, 60 years ago. Then somehow they say they understand the Constitution, but I don't believe they understand the Constitution. If those men who wrote the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence, if those men did not have a vision of what America would be, they would not have set that Constitution up so it could be amended. They knew that as time progressed, things would change. They knew that slavery was not going to be always. They knew that taxes would have to be raised at some point in time in this nation. If we don't have a tax base, a decent tax base, our country cannot function. We can't function like Russia or like all of these, Japan, Korea, all of these places, North Korea. We can't function the way they do. We can't have this big, huge military that we spend all our tax money on and not have something for the lower income, middle class people, to spend. We can't have a country that export its jobs and then re-import the goods it's made to sell to the American people. We cannot survive as a country under those circumstances. We don't need a Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney cannot do this job. If you haven't seen any of my posts on YouTube, I've said it a number of times. I've talked about a lot of the Republican politicians with these eccentric ideas. Go over to YouTube, type in my name, Joe Freeman, and you'll see my list of videos. Listen to some of them. Most of them are lengthy because I can't talk about these individuals in 2 or 3 minutes. If I manage to get one in that's short, like maybe this one will be, it's because I'm elated about something. Having Mitt Romney get up there and talk about the 47% of people that he don't pay taxes, that are lazy, that he's not concerned about. It tells me that he is only concerned about the upper wealthy 2 or 3% of people that's handing him money to try to get him to be the president. And the only reason they want him as president is because they know and understand that he's just what Grover Norquist wanted. A body with some working digits that can sign bills that they put before him. That's what Mitt Romney would be as president of the United States of America. The other thing about this whole Republican situation with the states, the governors, all these different laws that they're passing, trying to do away with the voters registration. It's one thing they talk about how religious they are and how they care about God and all of these things. You know one thing, God don't like ugly. You know, my mother used to tell me that a lot. God don't like ugly, so you better be nice. And all the ugly things that the Republicans have been doing in the states, in the state assemblies and the state legislatures, with the voting ID rights, with the labor union trying to kill the labor unions, all that's ugly and nasty. You know, they're trying to disenfranchise women, trying to disenfranchise men, voters, Afro-Americans, Hispanics. They're trying to disenfranchise so many people so that things can be pulled in their direction. It don't work like that in the United States of America. Americans are not ignorant. Americans are not stupid. Many are not paying much attention to it, but when they do get the word, they make a decision. So if you hadn't seen Mitt Romney's statements and some of the ones he's made since then, going back all the way back to this incident in Libya over the weekend, you know, you need to run over to one of these news stations, one of the national news stations, maybe MSNBC, CNN, or one of them. I don't recommend Fox, because Fox is not going to give you the facts about anything. They're going to take and spin it to be in favor of Mitt Romney. But to get the facts, you know, maybe even your local news channels, CNBC, one of those will give you the straight facts. And then tune in on the Daily Show or the Colbert Report just to get a little bit more information from the comedian side. Alright, today I'm going to ease out of here a little bit on the quick side, but I just wanted to get that out. You know, Mitt Romney can't do the job, and I'm elated. I mean, it's just, he's just bungling this whole thing. If he can't run a simple little campaign to become president, how in the hell can he run this country? Think about that. Think about that, audience, and have a good day. Adios. See you on the next round. God bless you. God bless America.